Hi there, I'm Beetlejuice from Radix Wicked Edge, and today I'm going to do a test shave with the Microtouch 1 razor. I'm going to unboxing video if you guys are really interested in seeing it. Check this out for our links. So, this guy, as seen on TV, ships with Dorco blades. Full disclosure, I hate Dorco blades. I've never had a good experience with them, but to be fair, I kind of want to give the best shot to this that I can. So this is how it's shipped. If you're not familiar with the concept of there are multiple manufacturers of razor blades out there, if you're just new to wet shaving, the blade that you put in this thing can make as much of a difference as this itself. My preferred are feathers, viciously sharp, but once you get used to them, once you figure out how to use them properly, for me at least, they work really well. They may not work for you. They don't for everybody. Astras are another popular one. Derbies used to be good. Apparently they've had some manufacturing changes. They may or may not be what they used to be. And I'm sure the comments on Reddit will reflect a whole bunch of others that work for some but not for others. Anyway, main event. I've got a little extra growth on my beard today. I went a little long because I wanted to kind of challenge this guy. And I had initially thought, you know what, I'm going to use feather blades. I don't want to do a Dorco shave. I don't like Dorco, but in the interest of fairness, this is how it's sent, so let's give it a fair shake. So, this is Mitchell's Wool Fat Soap. This is my go-to shaving soap. Doesn't work for everybody again. The instructions in the box say to use gel or foam, something thick. If you're watching this and you've got one of these or you're getting one of these, get a proper brush, get proper soap. Doesn't have to be Mitchell's Wool Fat. There's GeoF Trumpers, there's Taylor of Old Bond, there's Razor Rock, there's probably 100 different types out there. Get a good one, read your reviews, find one that you think you might like, learn how to lather, and hit this as you step out of the shower. You need your beard hydrated, otherwise bad stuff happens. It makes for a far more comfortable shave. It makes for a closer shave. You're less likely to cut yourself if your face is well hydrated. Anyway, here we go. Dear Dorco, I don't like you, you don't like me. Let's do this. So, the balance is a little more to the butt of the razor than to the head. I would much rather it was a little more to the head, but in terms of the shave itself, it seems to work pretty good. Not nearly as rough as I remember at Dorco. Of course, changing the head of the razor can make as much of a difference as anything else. The razors that I was using were more aggressive, different angles, so on. So, sort of like I learned with the Wilkinson sword tests that I did. Wilkinson sword blades are horrible unless you put them in a Wilkinson sword black razor. Then they seem to work okay. So This could be a case of this was designed by Dorco to work with, or designed with Dorco in mind. We're just lucky. And again, if you're watching this and you've just got one of these and you're all excited and you want to try, what I'm doing here right now for me is an against the grain pass. Not everybody can do this. This Canon Voke Razor Burn or Razor Bumps. Angle's not bad on the blade itself. Okay, that's just the burr action. Not bad. More comfortable than I remember a Dorco shave. What happens when you watch your video camera at the same time you're trying to shave? So there you go. It's not bad. Getting some cold water here. It's cool anyway. So for the convenience sake, for the fact that, you know, it's an as seen on TV deal, it's getting classic shaving out in the marketplace. I kind of sort of have to give it props for that. Like I said, I wish that they'd, instead of offered to pump you up with more blades, they offered a shaving brush and cream, or soap. By the way, this is now en bloc. You can also finish with witch hazel. You can get that at your local pharmacy. You can usually get it at health food stores. This is en bloc. Is usually available again at health food stores and online, of course. The deal is it's an astringent, it tightens up your face. It's a bit of an antiseptic, so cuts down on infection potential. And there you go. Acceptable. And give this a shot tomorrow with a feather blade and see how it does. But yeah, I mean, you could certainly do a little better. I'm trying really hard not to do a Pawn Star thing here, and hey, the best I can do is this. They had some shipping trouble when they first started out. Hopefully that's gotten better. It's an acceptable razor, actually. If you've got one, don't feel like you've gotten horribly ripped off. You haven't. As a razor, it works. It's good. The Dorco blades actually seem to be okay, at least in this. Maybe Dorco's changed the manufacturing process. I don't know. I'd still experiment with different blades. Definitely get better soap. Get a brush. Again, hydrate. Make sure that you've got your face lubricated before you pass a blade over it. And if you're coming from cartridge razors, don't push down. Imagine you're shaving a balloon. That's how little pressure you need to do this. And if you follow all of that with a bit of practice, bit of time, bit of patience, and yeah, you're gonna have the occasional nick, and you never know, you might even get a little bit of blood. No big deal. Trust me, stick with it. It's worth it. And well, I'm not going to say it's the best value on the market. If you're wondering if it's a good razor, yeah, it works. You can probably get cheaper, but you can also get more expensive too. So I put it in the, if you want it, sure, get it. And till then, I'm Beetlejuice from Reddit's Wicked Edge. Keep them sharp.